Hello and welcome back to Fichthal, the MaizePlus experiment. So the worker, quote unquote, I have finished sowing the oat field that I had some trouble before, and now I'm going to try to unload the seed I have in here. Can I just press Y? Okay, good. So that works, and now I want to take it into the workshop to rearrange it for seed. I mean for grass seeding, because of the mishaps that the worker did, I think 2 episodes beforehand. Oh, I need to lower this down because it's gonna drop. Okay, and you do this by going in here, customizing, and you set it to grass seeds. Customize, yes. Now I have to reattach it because I have manual attached on. This is always a little finicky with this setup, but yeah. So we are ready for grass seeding. As you can see at the bottom corner, it says grass. I'm gonna have to go to the store and buy a bag of grass seed. If I say grass one more time, that's 46 grass. Just kidding. But yeah, we have 21,000 liters of milk to sell. I will do that right when I come back, I think. But first I will put this back into the shed. So yeah, just to tidy up a bit. And great, it's in. Okay, let me open the bale tines. I can see I only have 2 spikes. I'm used to 3 spikes. That's okay, I'm gonna make it work. So I can use this to put the seed back into the shed and have it ready for the next season. And I believe this shed is the perfect place for our seed storage, since we already have the seeder in here. Okay, perfect. Now how do I want to go about it? I think I'm gonna use this tractor to take the milk to the sell point. I'm gonna leave it running so it warms up a bit. And I need to put this away. Now I was thinking, where should I put... Yeah, I think I'm gonna go over there and put this in the shed. The leveler and the compactor, they can be right here, since I won't need them as much as I need other implements. Where am I getting stuck on? Oh, the leveler was down. I didn't notice that. Yeah, and it can sleep here. And the front weight also. I'm probably gonna be using this front weight only for compacting because it has wheels mounted on and all that jazz, but yeah. So we can have the whole setup right here waiting for us. Oh, that was wild. Okay, and now... Excuse me. Going through. Let's go and load the milk. So just for roleplay purposes, I'm going to take milk to dairy every time. It may not have the best price, but I think it's the most suitable for this. So yeah, I have purchased soil information for this field in the meantime, so we can then apply fertilizer when we need to. I think I'm gonna wait one stage of growth, so it starts to germinate, or it germinates, and then I'm gonna sort out the nitrogen levels. And this is the milk tanker. It says milk because we're in Germany, in Bavaria. And hold in the tines, lower it down, and on the beacons. And let's go fill her up. And right here is the milk refill point. You can actually go inside. Let me show you real quick. You can open the doors and there you have the milk storage, the milk tanker. Lely Nautilus. So for the role player purposes, you can use this room to actually connect the hoses. I don't think it's manure system ready, but yeah. Oh yeah, do I need to open the... Yeah, I probably need to open this. And loading. Yeah, I hope this tractor is strong enough. Yeah, it should be. There's no reason it wouldn't. So, okay, 18,000 liters in here. That means we have 3,000 liters left. And let's get on the way. Really? Really, really? Okay, this is fun. Okay, let me... Okay, so it looks like this tractor... Yeah, even judging by the... Let me help myself by moving the front loader. This actually works in real life also because it pushes your wheels down for a short time, so they have more grip. And we're off. That was a struggle. Okay, so dairy is positioned on the opposite side of the map. Okay, are you gonna... Are you gonna pull it or not? Okay, so this tractor really is not powerful enough. Which is understandable because 18,000 liters is probably quite a few tons. At least 10 tons of weight. And then the trailer and everything, so yeah. Let's say it's understandable. I want to keep all the momentum I can going through this intersection. Yeah, so you're gonna go on a tour of map with me. This is a big map, so it takes some time to travel to and from different places. And as you can see on the right, or just in front of us right now, is a castle, the ruins of a castle. That's a pretty scenic and picturesque thing to go and visit. There are fields all around. We have a river going through the whole map, and I think there are 7 or 8, maybe more, starting farms available for you to choose from when you're starting your own Let's Play. And each farm has something different. Some are only arable, some are only a small yard, nothing more. And some are ready for sheep, some are ready for pigs, and ours is ready for cattle. As you can see, there is a lot of land open and available. Yeah, I really made a mistake, haven't I? Okay, well, noted for next time. And when you come to the other side of the map, you actually come into a small town that has its own church, I believe. You have a livestock market over here. You have dairy, you have what's it called, a bakery. So yeah, a lot of things. And this on the right is one of the starting map farms you can choose. It has grain silos, it has a few sheds and buildings and so on. I think it has a chicken coop. And this on the left, you can see some greenhouses. This is a very small plot you can buy, and you can start your greenhouse production. It looks a little a bit abandoned, but you can revive it back up, so that is also a fun thing. And I need to turn in right here for the dairy. Yeah, okay, I really did choose poorly. And this on our right is a bakery. And for the dairy we need to take a left. This is the fire department. This is the livestock market on the right. And over here is the dairy. I really thought this tractor is gonna handle the milk transport a bit better. And over here I think it's the overloading point for milk. That's right. So let's see how much money we get. This is the first money in. Okay, this is emptying quite slowly. But I believe our trip back is gonna be a bit easier. Okay, 21,618. Yeah, this is much better now. You have to be mindful because these streets actually have traffic in. So just like in real life, you have to scoot over because the tractor and the car can't really meet here. But unlike in real life, the cars here don't give you any space. They just go, they're on rails. And there is another neat feature of this map. The hedges you see actually change in the autumn. They become orange, and in the winter the leaves fall off. So this is a sawmill, one of the sawmills. I think there's more. And there's an icon you can see here. This icon is delivery for pellets, and you have a firewood delivery. So these are your what's it called? And these are your special productions from come on, from the sawmills. And look at that tractor. Awesome. Yeah, this map really has a lot of unique features, and it really feels lived in. This is the best thing I could describe this map as, lived in. Okay, well, see you back at the farm when I return. Okay, so let's get a bag of grass seed. There's gonna be here grass seed. Yes, one bag. We're gonna have plenty if we wanna do a reseed or resow any other fields we have, but yeah, this is probably gonna be all left. Okay, and let's return back to the farm. And this is what I was saying, so you have to actually mount the sidewalk in order to get around some cars. And of course you have to dismount to move away so people can actually walk there. So yeah, if you are used to European roads like this, this really gives you a feeling like you're really there, which I think is the most important thing of the map that a map can give you. Okay, and while I'm here with the bag on the tines, I can simply dump it into the sower. So we can be done with it. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Okay, and I will leave this tractor over here. The tines are plenty high enough so nobody gets stabbed. Of course, let's put those back in the cover. Let's go. Let's fix the mess. And this is our bunker silo, happily fermenting. So yeah. Things are looking up. I can definitely say that. Even though we do have only 1 day per month still, so probably May is also gonna be 1 day per month. There's nothing we can do about it. I just have to wait. But I do need to be careful so I don't put grass into our oat field. Let's go. I do it in one pass. Looks like I can. Well, not completely. Okay, gonna have to fix that spot. Is it all sewn in? No, I missed a little bit over there. Yeah, and this little track that it's quote-unquote built through the field is a really nice thing. Okay, so we used a whopping 7 liters of seed, and now it's just a matter of cleaning up, so putting equipment back, and I'm gonna do that off screen, and we'll see you in the morning. Yeah, one more thing before I go, before I leave you for another day. I have checked, and the fields we sown need the brooding, so I have already missed one, the one that has germinated, but I will make sure that the field we have just put oats in is rolled, so it seals in the moisture and the seed. So yeah, I'll jump to the store and get a roller 4.5 meter wide, and it costs 4.5 thousand euros. Okay, I'm at the store at the moment, but I do also want to sell this field that I was picking up grass previously, because it is simply in the way. It doesn't do anything for us, anything worthwhile. So 4.5 meter. Okay, and let's put it on the tractor. And of course it's turned the other way around, because why wouldn't it be, right? So let's see how heavy this is. Okay, it's not too heavy. So basically the function of rollers is to seal the soil so it doesn't lose moisture, so the seed can germinate properly, and the other thing is it pushes seed more into the ground, so yeah, it's covered in soil and there is less chance of birds eating it. Okay, and we're almost at the field. This is gonna be a quick job. Yeah, this is how it looks like from the inside. It folds up neatly, so yeah, all good. Can I maybe now use the... because this is a very short setup, can I maybe now use the course plane? Let me see. Temporary course. Generator, let's do 3 headlands. Just... no, let's keep it 2. It's 9 meters if we put 2 headlands. Start work on the center. Headland corners can be smooth, yeah, that's okay. So let's see. Okay. Okay, moving to the starting line, I suppose. We may give him some more. Okay, interesting. I can't say I truly understand how this works, but let's say that the computer knows best. Okay, it seems like the 8 kilometers per hour is the top speed this roller can do. I'm not sure. I follow, it should be higher. Anyway, the texture for compacted or rolled seedbed is nearly identical to the regular seedbed. The only difference is it has a little bit sharper edges, if I describe it like that. I think that's the proper word. Okay, well, I will... I mean, why can't you simply reverse on the field? Let me see, will the worker figure it out or no? Why can't it simply reverse on the field, turn around and go the other way? I can't fathom this. Because the regular worker actually can do this. So for example, if I put this on the regular worker, first I'm gonna have to fix the edges again, but yeah, let's try. He shouldn't have any problems turning around. Okay, well, see you in the morning. So welcome back. We are in May. It's still 1 month, 1 day. But let me check on the cattle. And this is the question I had. So in 2 months, the cows eaten around 100,000 liters, and we have 37,000 liters of milk to sell. So yeah, because this is such a large number, I am thinking of buying 2. Wait a second. But veterinary reproduction restrict. Oh my god. I had... Okay, never mind. We're gonna have calves to sell when they grow up. Okay, well, back to the point. I am thinking of exchanging the milk tanker for maybe 2 of these. But more likely 2 of these. Because yeah, they can take 15,000. Let me see. So if we put extension, we can have 20,000 liters in one. And I think, yeah, we can couple 2 of them together. So we have a little road train. And I think that's gonna be good. And yeah, we can put in on German decals. So I think that's gonna be the way to go. And with this in mind, I will take our biggest tractor. Now it probably will need to have a weight of some sort on the front, just to be able to pull up this incline. This is really not a great thing because we have to lift everything. We have to pull it out of the hole, so to say. And yeah. Okay, so let's see. The oat in the first field has grown, the oat in the second field has germinated. They both need to be fertilized. So this is going to be job for today. We're gonna fertilize all the arable fields and we're gonna fertilize all the grassland. So we get as much yield out of our fields as possible. But yeah, they really weren't lying when they said that milk production and everything. I think also the slurry and let's see how much slurry we have. We have 44,000 liters of slurry and probably around the same amount of manure. And so yeah, they really weren't lying when they said that the outputs of your livestock are a lot higher than the regular, so than in the base game. So you have to feed them more, you have to give them more bedding, and you also get more back, so you are compensated for your efforts and trouble. Okay, no traffic, awesome, I can drive straight in. So if we take away 3,000 liters that were left from the previous milking session, we got 34,000 liters of milk, which is a huge deal of liters. Let me sell this and let's get buying. So I said I want this one. The tires can stay the same, decals German, low capacity. So we're gonna have middle capacity, everything else stays the same. Can we put on is there any? Yeah, not really. Okay, so F for Fichthal milk tanker milk tanker 001. So in the back only, okay. Buy, yes, okay. And let's make it 002. Pass and buy, yes, okay. Back. So let's see what we got. Right. Straight in the tractor, I see. Okay, so milk tanker 001 is going to be the first one. Now I really hope I will be able to pull this with the current setup. Otherwise we might need to upgrade our tractors. Okay, and now the fun part. Trying to reverse this so I can couple them together. Okay, slowly, slowly. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Let me see. Is this? It is. Almost perfect. Hey, hey, hey. Good. So we have ourselves a road train. Yeah, come on, car. Move away. And of course we have to mount the pavement, the sidewalk, in order to get through. Okay, so test number 1. Will we be able to pull out of our main driveway? If not, we may have to search for an alternate route out. Okay, so this is a really long setup. I'm not even sure that's legal in Germany, but yeah. If any one of you is from that place and knows, please let me know. Can you have a road train like this in Germany or no? I'm pretty sure that in my country you can't really have that. But it looks fun. Now to get it around the corner. Yeah, dolly trailers are really good at following each other. There is a slight deviation in the track, but mostly they are pretty much in the same track that the first one was. Okay, can I open it from inside? I can't, I have to go out. And let's do another one. Okay. And yeah, they do have to be open in order to fill them, so that's a pretty good mod. Pretty realistic. So an alternate route is we don't go up this driveway, but we go up this road. I think that's not as steep as the driveway is. But of course I will first try the driveway, because that is the way out of the farm. And the answer is mainly no. Okay, so I will... Let me just put on the cruise control so it pulls itself out. So I don't have to smash the gas pedal. Milk tanker 2, MT2. Alright. Let's give it some more air. So we are currently hauling 37,225 liters of milk. Okay. Let's try to up the speed. I do have to be careful because of the pedestrians and the traffic. But it looks like this tractor is quite capable of pulling it. Okay. Now we have a yield sign over here. So I just hope we have an empty road so we can go straight on without stopping. It would probably be very difficult to restart on that incline. Yeah, let's put it into top speed. Even though this is slower than the top speed of the tractor, it is much faster to haul 2 trailers slowly than to go twice over the whole map, because as I said before, this is a big map and it really takes some time. Yeah, but this is a really it is a neat thing. Maybe I need to have a think about a bigger tractor. Let's maybe have a look at large tractors. Maybe there's something waiting for us there. Because this one is quite big and strong and powerful, but it's probably not heavy enough and probably not strong enough. Powerful enough. That's the right expression, of course. Now to down the hill. This is of course much too fast. You wouldn't want to be doing this in real life, because if anything comes in front of you, you have no way of stopping. There's simply no way. Okay, so let me see. I want to go in here. And then I need to hug the right corner. Yeah, this tractor is not powerful enough. Okay, so that doesn't mean that we have to sell the trailers or anything like that, but that means that we have to start looking for a bigger tractor. Which is awesome, because if you have production so large that it demands bigger equipment and you can actually afford it, it's, you know, yeah, why not? Let's do it. Yeah, the trailers are following in nicely. Okay, and now for the first load. And while this empties, let me check on our cattle. So yeah, they have eaten, so 540, I think it was the full trough. They have eaten 100 and 27, 37, 37, yeah. 33,000 liters. That is like 5 full loads. Okay, and let's do the last one. Yeah, don't worry about that. Environmental score, that's gonna go up with use. You have a low score when you start because you don't really have field set up, and if you do plowing you get lower score because you till the soil too much and all that jazz. But it looks like we have returned our investment on both the trailers and some more. I think we started today with 105,000. Cool. Okay, so this is gonna be it for today. I hope it was interesting. It was for me, because this is new ground, and yeah, I think we're gonna have a lot more fun on this map. So I would like to thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.